You know, now more than ever, our ability to cure what ails us has become really an integral part of our lives. But the way we go about doing it hasn't changed in years, and I'm talking about pharmacy.
Joining us today is Cary Breese, CEO of NowRx, which is changing not only the way that we experience the pharmacy, but how we interact with those involved in purchasing medication.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Sure, you don't have a background in pharmacology, so what inspired you to get into this business?
No, that's right. My background is technology and innovation. I've been CEO for several software startup companies. And I just had a personal experience when I went to the pharmacy one day for a sore knee. And I'll never forget driving from my doctor's office to the pharmacy like I always do with a paper prescription in my hand. And it really struck me that something seemed out of place in today's modern world where I'm driving a piece of paper across town. And then what really blew my mind is when I got to the pharmacy, I stood in one line just to drop off that piece of paper. Then I sat down. They called me later, and I stood in a second line to pay for the medication. I sat down again and stood in a third line to speak with a pharmacist. And I thought, something's wrong with this. How come no one's modernized and innovated pharmacy? And it really started me thinking about, you know, how much is this waste really costing our healthcare system?
What always gets me is, how the devil can a pharmacist read that little piece of paper anyway? Doctors seem to use the worst handwriting to do that, and these people, I can't read. They gave me a prescription.
BID.
You know,
So you go through that moment, which I've done, and you have too. It's kind of like an aha moment. And what did you then do after that?
So having a background in technology, my first place that I began to look was at the software systems that run the pharmacy industry. And we knew that we wanted to create a system where we could get patients free same-day delivery for every prescription. And the way to really do that is to bring efficiencies into the back-end systems. The pharmacy industry is run by very antiquated software systems. It causes a lot of inefficiency, a lot of waste. And that's really the first place that we started, was rebuilding the system inside pharmacies that do the processing.
Wow. Well, now, besides the hassle of going to a drugstore by itself, I mean, how does this really help people, you know, traditionally go out and purchase a medication? How does it help them?
Well, there are several big issues. It goes far beyond just convenience. And our software system makes fewer instances of where a patient maybe has a delay in getting their medication, or maybe miscommunicates with the insurance company. They don't get it covered, so they can't pay for it. It's too expensive. Or maybe their physician doesn't send in a refill authorization on time. So our software systems take care of a lot of that with AI and some of our machine learning algorithms. But there's a bigger problem here in that it translates into better patient health. If a patient doesn't take their medication, and maybe they have a chronic disease like high blood pressure, or maybe they need an antibiotic or blood clotting medication, these are very serious issues. If they have a delay at the pharmacy because some software system didn't take care of it properly, they can end up in the hospital. The New England Health Institute estimates that this country spends $290 billion
With a
every year.
B?
With a B.
Oh, my goodness.
On hospitalizations that could be avoided had the patient just taken their medication on time the way the doctor intended.
It's ridiculous. So what's the solution here?
You know, I'm a technologist, so we look for ways to innovate. And we built a system called QuickFill. It's a pharmacy management system that improves the collaboration between physician, insurance company, pharmacist, and patient. Better communication, better collaboration, and we bring a lot of efficiencies into the back-end processing of the pharmacy. So we use robotics to do dispensing, for example. So we have a robotic dispensing machine that can sort, count, bottle, label, and cap a medication in under 30 seconds. So the pharmacist has more time to spend one-on-one with the patient, better collaboration, fewer medications falling through the cracks, causing delays for patients. We could like to call it pharmacy the way it should be.
Wow. Well, now, I mean, it sounds like the future of pharmacy is going to be NowRx. So where and how can people use your service?
So our service is currently offered throughout California and Arizona. We are soon opening up locations in Colorado, Nevada, Washington, and Texas, and we're expanding nationwide, so coming to a city near you soon.
So for our viewers who'd love more information, where can they go, Cary?
Then come to our website at NowRx.com.
This is so... coming to a state near you?
There you real soon.
We need you to come to Florida.
That's right. Come on down.
Coming soon.
Okay,
Right, there you go.
fantastic.
And of course, if you want more information, you can always go to our website, thebalancingAct.com.